Cooney, loser, bold guy. Cooney, 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 Cooney. Cooney, 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 Cooney. Cooney, 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 Cooney. Cooney, Cooney, upstays alive.
Wedding. Like,
I had
Just a warning, we might not have been recording that whole time.
Oh no.
Audio,
Oh, shit.
audio
Okay.
only.
Oh, okay.
Just the audio, but that's audio's king. But
All right. Well, anyways,
we're good to go now.
yeah, cool.
Okay.
We're recording
All
now.
right. 3, 2, 1. No.
Yeah.
But what was the next thing you're going to bring up after this?
We were talking
Okay.
about Cooney's wedding, and then you guys made fun of me a bunch, so I acted like we were actually recording, but we weren't. And then, but now we're back, and we're here with Othman Boucherab from the Tangiers and
I think it's Tagine and Tostones.
Fuck.
Yeah. Or, I mean, we might change the name after you gave me the idea. Blue Lives Matter podcast is a great idea.
I thought that would be good for you guys because Angel used to be a cop, and your political views, it might segue right into a good show.
I mean,
All right. Chill out with my political views. Don't typecast me.
I mean, you were super in support of Morocco. What's it called? Going into Spain, right?
that's true. You were in support of that,
dude.
and Morocco is in trouble for what they did on the pitch. I don't know if you've heard. Well, I know you know about this. You
Are
don't
you
bring it
talking
up
about during the
often.
AFCON?
Yeah, they were
Senegal?
stealing people's towels, and the king had to apologize for how racist they were in Senegal.
You can't just bring voodoo towels onto the pitch.
There's voodoo towels.
Voodoo towels. Wow.
Yeah,
You can't just start
Senegal
believing
is
in voodoo.
notorious for working with witch doctors and all these.
Tucker Boucheraldson is on the pod today. That's
dude,
hilarious.
I know Brendan knows this. Gerardo clearly doesn't, but I had one-sided beef with Gerardo for like the entirety of the World Cup because I'm from Morocco, and he said Morocco is a boring team to watch.
You don't like Hakimi?
Motherfucker, dude.
You know what's funny is that I knew you
Go
were
ahead.
probably listening every time I talked about Morocco.
So you're trying to troll me?
Yeah, so I was beefing it up a little bit.
Oh, you were very successful in your efforts. I was like, dude, I'm rooting for Mexico. You're supposed to be rooting for Morocco. But then Gerardo sent me a very kind text message, like in the middle of one of the Morocco games, and I was like, Othman, fucking relax, dude. He's a nice guy. Don't fucking start beef.
That's nice. I'm glad you guys, had your beef washed away by text
Yeah.
messaging. But what got me was during the World Cup. Now, you're my best friend, so I'm rooting for Morocco, and I'm thinking as the woke guy, I'm being very woke. I'm rooting for Morocco over these other teams, so
Over the colonizer team.
exactly. So I'm telling people about this. I tell two black friends of mine, I go, hey, Morocco, I'm sorry to see they lost. And they're like, we don't like Morocco. Morocco's racist. And I'm like, well, thanks, Othman.
How they said?
Thanks a lot. I don't even get, I could have been voting for another team to be woke, and I'm led astray by you dumbass.
It's because of, I mean, I know this is boring for people who don't care about soccer, but it's because of the AFCON, because Senegal, they left the field after Morocco was awarded a penalty. And then it got overturned in courts because, the courts are always going to rule in favor of the lighter skinned people.
The libs.
So, yeah. So Morocco ended up winning it in the courts, and then it became a Morocco versus Africa thing. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
It was
The
unfortunate
entirety-
for me in a personal level.
No, I understand. So who were they rooting for if it wasn't for Morocco?
I'm not sure exactly who they were rooting for, but they definitely in that one game were rooting for France over Morocco. Mbappe.
Okay.
Mbappe.
Did Brendan tell you this, Gerardo? Like a lot of our group chat was just our liberal friend trying to convince us that colonizer teams are not teams that should win, and we should root for the oppressed teams. Did he tell you this?
I didn't mention that, but yeah, obviously that's where he who shall not be named anymore is rooting for. Everyone knows who he is.
Oh yeah. We can't.
We can't. He won't care or listen. He'll only listen to things that have more actually about the same amount of views, but not in his brain.
Yeah. You're right. You're right.
But what was he saying? I don't even remember.
Well, so it's weird because like Spain is like they're the conquistadors of all conquistadors, right?
Yeah.
But because they're super pro Palestine, they got like a pass, you know.
Yeah.
But in other instances, if it was like England versus Ghana, you know, they
Yeah.
would say, "Let's root for Ghana." Yeah,
Well, I hope you understand that my hate for all countries is equal, because I was sitting at dinner the other night with a bunch of friends, and some random lady was there, and she was like, they made like an offhanded joke about how I was into the World Cup or whatever.
Yeah.
And then this lady I do not know was like, "Who are you going for, Spain or Argentina?" And I was like, "Neither." And then she was like, "No, but who were you?" I was like, "No, I wasn't going for either team."
Yeah.
And then she started laughing in my face, and she goes, "You were going for Spain." And then I got like heated with her, and then everyone kind of got quiet, and I just got quiet too. And then every time she asked me a question, I was just like, "I don't know," and I just kept like playing like I was normal, you know,
Yeah.
not like I was a fucking football. We won yesterday. Mexico won the fuck against USA yesterday.
You should have just
Oh.
said Mexico, you dumb bitch.
I did tell her that I was going for Mexico, and she's like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, but they don't have a chance."
they're
And
out.
she's like killing my fucking vibe the whole time.
That sucks.
Wait, Gerard, are you watching La Liga?
What's it called? Liga MX.
Yeah. Isn't that?
I stay tuned in. Like I chose a team finally. I have.
team?
Yeah.
I like the Cholos now, but I am. My family is all Chivas.
Oh, like
okay.
that's our league, isn't it?
MX.
Yeah.
It's Liga for Mexico.
Oh, okay. Because I know like Chivas, isn't that a team in the U.S.
No,
league?
they're no longer a team here. They were used to be Chivas USA in LA.
Somebody got Chivas tickets the other day, but whatever.
Oh yeah, yeah. Chivas played LAFC right here.
Okay.
My little brother was there.
I see. Yeah, that was something.
Those
in
are
the office.
those are easier. What's it called? Games to watch, because like the time zone is not that crazy off from where you guys are at, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
Like Brendan, we kind of want to get into like Man City games.
Yeah.
Because everyone, you know,
yeah.
which honestly I feel like a hack wanting to watch Man City games, because it's like watching like the Lakers or
Yeah.
you know the Patriots in the 2000s. But dude, their games are like at 7 a.m. There's no way anybody's gonna watch that show.
I'm gonna watch it. I just don't know how. I get up early anyways for work, so I'll watch
Yeah.
it before I go in.
Damn, 6 a.m., dude. First
6
game.
maybe is a little too early, but they got some.
Yeah.
They got some 7 a.m. games, and most of those I checked. Those are like friendly games that are at 6.
Oh.
But when the
It's hard to
season
get
actually
hype,
starts,
though. It's hard to get hype for a game at like 7.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Whatever.
I guess
Yeah.
so. I'll just go to work lit.
Hey,
He takes 5 concerta right before.
Yeah, I'll just double my concerta or triple or quadruple, whatever it takes.
yeah.
I'm a fan
Speaking of, all right, look, we don't do politics. We don't do sports on our show. So I know you guys don't really get into politics here on Raccoon Tweeties, but I got to bring this up to you, Jordan,
Sure.
to get your take.
8 inches.
Because fucking, all right, Brendan, I don't know what's been going on in his head lately, but he's been getting real fired up about any sort of conversations that have circled near the political, you know, arena.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Which is fine. You know, you're allowed to get fired up for what you want to get fired up about.
Yeah.
But one thing that came up recently in our text messages that I wanted to bring up to you was we were talking about weirdo politicians, right? And I forget who we were comparing this person to, but like, oh, you know how Hunter Biden's doing like all the rounds of interviews and stuff like that?
Yeah.
And so one of our friends is like, dude, he fucking rules. This guy's awesome. I love him.
I wonder which one.
Yeah.
The
Not
idiot.
Brendan. You know, which is fine. You know, you can be entertained by someone interviewing. But I made the case that he's still like a weirdo. And they were like, why? And I was like, well, you know, the pictures, whatever. Pictures aren't that crazy because it's just him being like a debaucherous person with prostitutes, which, you know, we've all been there. But I brought up, I was like, the weirdest thing is that he fucking ended up with his brother's widow.
Oh, yeah.
He's like fucking his dead brother's girl. Like, that's crazy to me. And Brendan, I mean, I don't want to speak for you, but Brendan was like, yo, that's not that weird, dude. It's totally normal.
That's right.
Like,
It
you know,
is.
they're both grieving. They're both, you know, I'll let you make the case for yourself. But
Yeah.
Brendan and I had like, we almost ended our friendship over this debate. And I
Maybe
wanted-
you
wanted
did.
to
You
hear your
angry. You and your friendship podcast. God forbid this new podcast leads to you losing another lifelong friendship. So I hope that doesn't happen because I like On Hill too. But all right, so yeah, listen. If you're dead and your brother age appropriately gets with your wife, I think that's fine. It's two people that loved you. They have no one in their lives. They're grieving. I don't see a problem with it. Now, Othman made it weird when he suggested his own brother, who's like 15 years old.
No.
I'm just kidding. I like making up stuff. I mean, like the people listening have no idea whether it's real or not. I'm just like saying he was Blue Lives Matter, all these horrible things. Now you see why Cutter doesn't like me.
Yeah.
But anyways, no, but like I just don't think it's that strange to me personally.
okay.
But I don't have a brother or sister, so.
I'm reading a book right now on George Washington. And George Washington's great-great-great-grandpa, I think his name was John Washington. He was he was called some sort of Conotocalopia. That's his nickname or whatever. It was like the devourer of nations. He was like insane, like fucking gun ho in like the 1600s or whatever. And he married two sisters, back to back.
That is
black
really
kids?
That's way crazier.
Two black kids.
I mean,
You're off the show.
wait, so one of them died, or they were just both?
I don't even
alive?
know if the book specified if the one died. He just was going after both sisters.
The Washingtons were
shit.
like the Targaryens.
So I think there's listen, I'm Mexican as fuck, dude. So like, you want to talk about passion? I'm right there. You know what I mean? You just like, damn, my brother died, and you're looking sexy as hell. But if your like goal is to fuck two dudes in a family, or if your goal is to fuck two chicks that are sisters, then you're a dark person.
Yeah, if it's a goal thing, that's weird. Do you think that's what it was going on? Hunter Biden the whole time was just like, I can't wait to fuck my brother's wife.
I'm on Othman's side though. There has to be
possible.
something there where he's like looking at her, being like, God damn, if my brother dies, I'm gonna get that puss.
It's possible.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I mean, and dude, I let you go because I didn't want to cut you off. Why are you saying they didn't have anybody else? They had plenty of people in their family, plenty of people to
Other people to
them.
date in the family.
Yeah,
He date a cousin.
yeah. I'm pretty sure Hunter Biden has been. Yeah, anyways, I think in theory you can make a case for it being normal, but dude, apply it to anybody you know. Apply it to Gerardo.
Right.
God forbid anything happens to him. His younger brother Thomas
Yeah.
starts fucking his girl that he's. Come
Yeah.
on, dude. It's fucking crazy.
I guess that when it's people you know, maybe if you put it like that, because I never really was like, I got to think about this with people I know, this scenario.
Yeah.
But I mean, if it really were to happen, I don't think I would be like, what a weirdo. Because like Thomas would have to do so much weird shit to me, even think that he's weirder than Gerardo. Like that would be like, you got to do something way crazier than that. But dude, here's my thing on Hunter Biden, since you brought him up.
Yeah.
Now, like we did 2 podcasts on him, they both got taken down. I'm not saying, listen,
Yeah.
look, I don't know why. Okay.
Yeah.
But and
Gerardo.
yeah, Gerardo took me down for the goodness of the podcast. He came back out. He's doing these interviews where he's funny, he's being honest and all that stuff. But don't kill me here. To me, there's a little bit of like him and RFK Jr. are kind of the same guy to me because they're both people that grew up with a kind of amount of money and power that none of us can ever really fathom. Yeah, we don't know what that's like at all. And instead of, making the world a better place or, trying to be like, I don't know, make their mark in the world.
Make a difference.
They did heroin and crack and had sex with prostitutes. And that's fine. They both turn it all around. And I'm sure most of our viewers have the same thing going on where they were addicted to crack and heroin and now they're
Now working at a grocery store.
and I would do the same. I'm glad for both of them. Honestly, I think they're both a success story at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But I don't really get why they think they should be giving us advice now.
Right.
Because I feel like most of us, with the mistakes that we made, we passed the test of like, I'm not going to take heroin. So somebody who can't pass that simple test of like, you know what, I'm not going to smoke crack or, do heroin or whatever. I don't know if I value their advice on how to run the country. That's where I stand.
Are they giving advice? I've honestly never seen it. They
Yeah,
are.
both of them.
Here's the other thing. It's like you could listen to Hunter Biden talk all day long and be like, "Oh shit." He's like, I don't even see him as a crackhead. He looks like a good leader,
Right.
And then when Andrew Callahan asks him like, who do you support for running for president in 2028? And he says Gavin Newsom. I'm like, oh, he's a crackhead, dude. He's
back on the pipe.
He's definitely a fucking
Back
crackhead.
on the pipe.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I haven't listened to the interviews yet. I thought he was just honestly, it wasn't making me that annoyed because I was like, everyone's been talking about him for 4-5 years. Like he just wants to get his side of the story, and I think it's kind of endearing when people who were pieces of shit in the past are open about being pieces of shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Me
But,
too.
yeah,
Me too.
Well, he's a populist, and then the Democratic Party at the same time wants to be like, listen, if the Republicans are hiring felons, then we should look at some people with bad past, which is them basically saying like Hunter Biden is willing to be on the ticket. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I like them both, and
Fucking
I
horseshit.
also they don't their story. Like, if I was a kid and my dad got shot, or I was in a car accident where my mom and siblings died in front of me, I might be on crack too. But
Yeah.
and so I give them that pass. But at that, there's just something.
My dad doesn't even remember my name. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking smoke crack, dude.
yeah. But I don't know. There's something about like you could have had that happen to you and not thrown away your riches. And
true.
because of that, it makes me be like, maybe you shouldn't be so. Especially, well, they're both the same, really. I was about to say especially RFK because he's a little bit more nutty now, I think. But
Dude,
yeah,
you know who else I think of in that boat? Totally different, but and Gerardo might be able to speak to this. Kawhi Leonard, dude.
Oh my
He
god,
had the
dude.
worst childhood ever.
what happened to him?
His dad died at a car wash, or his dad owned the car wash and got killed.
Oh,
there or
Didn't his
something.
sister die like the year after or something like
Yeah.
that?
Oh, my God.
So he's in the news now for taking all these like hush hush like under the table sponsorships and being a complete idiot. And in the back of my mind, I'm like, dude, his childhood, man, come on.
Yeah, he had no dad telling him what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
So
pretty
yeah,
crazy.
you need some of that. There's probably something to that. No, if there's no dad around giving you some basic tenets of life, you are probably going to take hush payments, smoke crack, and live in Ukraine with prostitutes. It's possible.
Yeah, dude. That's
I
why
get
I'm so
that.
fucked up. You know?
yeah, you did all that.
I
Check
think
out Blue Lives Matter podcast.
I think it's fucked up that people are all like talking about Kawhi making a lot of money. He told us when he first got into the league after his first contract, he said the board man gets paid, dude, and that's his whole saying.
I think it's funny the stuff that he gets paid for secretly is just so random. Like I don't even fully understand what they mean. The latest thing where it's some sort of he gets paid from the stuff that's on the Boomtron or what is it called?
He's a
the Meg-
spokesperson.
Yeah.
What
He's
does
a
that even
spokesperson
mean?
for the electronics
Yeah.
company. Come on.
How does the Megatron thing pay him? I don't understand how that works.
I don't understand it. Do you know it, Gerardo?
Yeah, dude. Thanks for asking. I'm finally glad to talk about this publicly, but he's a spokesperson for the Halo board. And who's on the Halo board the most out of anyone? Him.
I love how you explain it gets more confusing.
You know
The
what?
Halo board.
Well,
I mean, you have to take 15 minutes just to explain that to me.
The whole thing is like all three of these companies, what is it called? Aspiration, the Rhode Island fucking football club.
Rhode Island.
Yeah, Rhode Island Football Club.
Sure, that's not random.
And then what is it called? Electronics or something like that? Whatever the electronics company is. They were all in financial trouble mysteriously right before they signed Kawhi. So it's like basically Steve Ballmer bailing them out, but also being like, help me circumvent the salary cap.
Kawhi Leonard just has endorsements that make no sense. Like oh my God, Kawhi Leonard owns Fry Electronics. Like how did that happen?
Yeah.
But I'm good for him.
Yeah.
Why not get the money? It's like doesn't really sound just because it's secret. How is that illegal, really?
And I think it's everyone thinks like Kawhi does not deserve a punishment, but he will be the one that gets a punishment.
Yeah,
From this, it should be
Maybe
the
so.
billionaires. Yeah.
Yeah.
he's
Well, I
obviously
saw-
being tricked. Yeah.
Yeah. I saw Jeff Dye's girl, Jeannie Buss, came out and said that he tried to do the same thing with her, and she was like, "No, that's against the
Oh,
law,"
I didn't see
or
that.
something like that. Yeah.
Damn. Dude, did you know, I know we've talked about this on the podcast before, but she owns the Ice House, the Bus
really?
family. Yeah.
Oh, is that why she's fucking Jeff Dye?
Yeah.
Is she? She might be. She was fucking Jay Moore.
Yeah.
I think they're
Oh,
married.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. So I wonder how Jay Moore feels about Jeff Dye. Probably one of his favorite comedians.
So she's a little bit of a chuckle fucker, a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I know that she hasn't had sex with Jeff Dye because whoever has sex with Jeff Dye, mysteriously they end up not being alive like weeks later by their own doing.
He's really tapped into the rage hate machine. He just posts these things on threads. And then, like, every comedian I ever talked to from the last 15 years, right? It's like, are you serious, you fucking asshole? They, like,
That's his
reply.
bit now, though, right?
Yeah.
He's just leaning into it. Yeah. I think, oh, shit, what was I going to say? Fuck, no, never mind. I had something to say about him, but I completely spaced and forgot.
Well, he's a nice guy in person. If you meet him and you're a man, he's very nice to you. I don't know if it's the same with women.
Yeah, well, dude, you've seen our texts from, we've gotten a couple texts from Schwartz now that he's doing the sober bit.
Yeah.
I guess Jeff Dye does a lot of sober
He does, yeah.
material.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I know. That's exactly what you think, dude. Yeah. I think he sent like 2 or 3 texts where he's like, dude, I think I really like Jeff Dye.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, dude. When people tap into like something that you relate to personally, man, that's how the devil sneaks into your heart. Man.
That's true.
Well, that's how I'm telling you, man. Like, I don't really know him, but Jeff Dye is the guy that, like, he's an approachable guy that if you were in like a sober thing with him, he's gonna come up to you, hey man, you new here? Like, yeah, dude, you just got to give up the power to God and all this. And I've been doing this and he's gonna be very personable. Then he's like, oh, we should hang out later. And then you have like dinner and there are women there and he's gonna be like, oh, she's cute.
Yeah.
Or like she's gonna say, or not even that. He might not even do that. She'll just be like, you'll happen to have a woman there who's like in school for math or something like that. He's like, math? What are you fucking gay? Yeah, like, what are you, women in STEM? It's like, no, I was just telling you my job, dude. Like, why are you being weird?
You know what's funny
dude,
about the characterization you just gave Jeff Dye is that's a lot like me, dude. It's like I'm in the whole sober thing, and I've had multiple. I can't help it though because your phone goes off, and then like people that are in a rehab all day long are like, "Who's that? What's up? How's it going in the real world?" Kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then it'll be me talking about chicks, and they'll be just like, "Fuck, dude, I fucking horny." And so it's just us talking about women all the time.
Yeah, you got to talk about them. Yeah.
Sober people are fucking horny as shit, especially if you're in a rehab. I've
heard that.
It's like they separate men and women. So, you know what I mean? All you're thinking about is puss all day.
Well, they need some sort of vice, some sort of release.
Yeah.
Shorts is going to be super horny now. Is that what I'm getting from this?
I mean, I guess so, man. I don't know. He seems to be really into it, But although I feel like, never mind. I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk about sober living like I know it. But I feel like people get really into it the first like month, and then when does it get hard? Gerard, pause.
Well, yeah. Like I had a sponsee of mine. He went out like within a month of going to sober living. And it was very funny, but it's not funny. It's just like I still talk to him. He's back out again.
With fucking, I kind of wonder. I know this is like kind of lame to bring up, but Christina Pazitsky and Tom Segura got a divorce.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you see the video that she put out with Duncan Trussell?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I wonder what's going on there.
If people didn't hate Tom Segura enough, man.
You kind of started hating him before. I think a lot of people.
Thank you, dude.
Yeah.
I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I was always on the forefront of fucking hating Tom Segura.
Why?
I don't know, man. I just okay. For one, I think all 3 of us kind of grew up as chubby kids, fat kids.
Hey, be cool.
Facts, that's facts.
Be
That's
cool.
facts.
Be cool.
So I'm very in tune with like a fat dude's transition into being thin and the way that they're acting and treating other people.
Yeah.
And, Brendan lost weight in college and never gained it back, but he never acted like a dude who was like thin and in good shape. Respect.
Oh, thanks. It was very easy when I wasn't getting laid. So yes.
And I was in really good shape for like 2-3 years of my life. And then I got really fat again. And then that's just been the rest of my life. But in those 2-3 years, I still had the mindset of I'm a big fat piece of shit,
Yeah.
And I can't speak to you, Gerardo, but like I noticed when Tom Segura lost weight, this dude's acting like he's fucking, Brad Pitt or some. Schaub's kind of doing the same thing now, where now he's on all these peptides, and all of a sudden, what happened to Thick Boy? What happened to Lovin' Donuts and all that shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I see that trait in people where they like their personality switches because lose weight. I'm like, oh, you're kind of a piece of shit, dude.
Yeah, I've talked about this before. When I was skinny on the podcast, I would watch episodes and I was like angry all the time. Like every time you see my face, I'm just like, fuck. So I like being fatter. I'm getting fatter now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No more
You
sausage
like
salads.
that.
No more sausage. I did have sausage yesterday, but sausage pasta.
Try, that'd be hilarious if you got fat, like the memes that we see where people make us really fat, or like David looks AI fat. The chair breaks while we're recording.
Yeah.
Or you eat like shit. You got ice cream in there. You're like fucking. But I mean, yeah, no, I agree. I just there is something super unlikable about I get in really good shape and I completely change and I talk about the healthy food I eat and I divorce my wife and like it's like who wants that?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And then once you notice that, like in his personality, where he's acting like he's better than people, you start seeing it in other places when he's talking about the watches and don't come at me because your life sucks.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, that's lame
and
too.
then you see the fucking outbursts at the airport and all this stuff is everyone's talked about this stuff ad nauseum. But like there was a time where I would listen to Two Bears One Cave. Unfortunately, it's so embarrassing to admit, but I have to admit that. And then I actually liked it, and I'll be honest with you, dude. I don't think he's a great comedian. I don't think he's super funny, but I think Bert Kreischer is a nice dude. I think he seems like a nice guy, you know? And you don't think so? I see you.
No, I don't. Probably not. I mean, he's probably a piece of shit. Like I thought the
I
same
don't think
thing.
he cheats on his wife. I don't think
Yeah,
he cheats on his wife.
yeah, he may not do that. Yeah, that's possible.
And I think that I think when I was watching the show and listening to it, and I would see the juxtaposition between like they're both pieces of shit for being Nepo Rogan Sphere beneficiaries.
Yeah.
You know?
That's
But
true.
one of them, I think Bert Kreischer like is less like looking down his nose at people than Tom Segura was. What happened?
Just somebody like fucking turn on a hose outside. It's probably
Oh, shit.
we like to have a lot construction go on during the show.
Yeah, no. I know. It's
We're
been
in
a
the
rough,
seventh layer of hell.
Keep going. I can hear you the
It's
whole
been a
time.
rough couple of months. But when you start seeing like looking for that in people's personality, every episode I would see something like, oh, who the fuck says that? You know?
Yeah.
Like who fucking acts like that with other people? So I don't know, man. I'm glad people have caught on to it because that guy fucking sucks ass.
I think when you're watching people become like start a show and then like become more successful, you want to see them like grow, but not become like the totally different person that a lot of times it happens like.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
don't fault people for whatever they do in their personal lives, cheating on things like that's your own thing. But if you're gonna completely, start, I don't know, attacking poor people and then kicking your wife to the curb and like I don't even recognize you and your jokes don't make sense anymore, then that's like you've lost it. You've lost the thing that was funny to watch in the beginning. Now you're dead.
Who would you guys say is someone who's like who you've seen blow up, who hasn't become an asshole piece of shit?
Let's see.
Tony Hinchcliffe.
That's good, dude.
He's one of the good
Tony.
ones.
Yeah, Hinchcliffe has stayed so grounded. So I don't know how he does it.
Maybe I don't know. I mean,
Keanu Reeves.
oh yeah, Keanu for sure.
Although he did just do that horrible Jonah Ray film. Or not Jonah Ray.
Yeah,
Jonah
Gianna
Hill.
Michaels.
He could do the bad movies, dude.
That's
Come
true.
on, dude. What the
Gianna
hell?
Michaels.
He's
Yeah,
in a porn.
she stayed so relatable, I would say, I don't know, like, I think Nick Swartzen is still pretty cool.
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
him.
What about? I mean, I know. No, I don't even want to say it. I feel like it's blasphemous to name anybody from the Rogan sphere. But
Who?
I mean, I know he's in trouble for the people he's platformed. No sports, no politics. But Theo seems like he's no.
I
Compromised.
disagree.
He's compromised.
I disagree with Theo, dude. I think Theo's hilarious. I think that's different, but
You think he's a piece of shit?
nah, it's hard to like put that on him. But no, I believe that I am very absolute in my thinking about the Rogan sphere because
Okay, that's
like yeah, I mean I hate JD Vance, dude, and Theo is like fucking homies with JD Vance.
Yeah.
That, like we were talking about Hunter Biden earlier, and how like when they ask him who he supports for president, he says Gavin Newsom, in my mind, that's like saying like I fucking hate Trump, and then they're like, who do you think should be president? JD Vance, dude. It's like it makes no sense whatsoever.
Yeah.
But that's my own personal bias. And Theo is very funny. I still watch clips of him on Instagram and whatnot, but
He's funny. He might be a good guy. I have no idea. I've never met him. Don't know him. Not one of our guys.
Great
Great guy. Never met him.
Yeah.
But he's at the very least probably easily tricked. He's having on Vance and parroting things and just going along with what videos he sees on TikTok or whatever.
he's very like he's like prototypical controlled opposition in a way. He's like he's gonna talk about Palestine openly, open. You know what I mean? But it's just a weird. It's a weird mask to have it also include the fucking party that's in power.
I like the conspiracy angle of it, where like he goes on Rogan, and Rogan's like, "Man, it sounds like you're gonna, pretty soon unalive yourself." Soon.
Yeah.
And then fucking Theo's like, "Well, yeah, maybe not. No, I'm not gonna do that." And then Israel like kills him. I like that. That's funny. That's how people should do that. Government, like go on a big podcast. Well, or if you maybe just want to get, end it all, just go on a podcast, act like you're really sad, and then the government, foreign government kills you. I like that.
Did you guys see, speaking of Theo, did you guys see his movie with David Spade?
They look horrible.
Bus Boys?
Do you see it? I didn't see it. It looked very bad.
I watched it. I'm not even a mega, look, I feel like I'm painting myself out to be like a mega fan or whatever. I'm not.
Theo
I just like
fan.
dumb comedy movies.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was the whole thing. You know what I like about it? I like movies that take place at a restaurant. Did you ever work at a restaurant? Oh, well, you worked at Chipotle and stuff, but
I worked at
I know Brendan was a bar back.
Yeah.
I did 10 years in restaurants, dude.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
So you were like a waiter and stuff like that?
No, I was all kitchen, not sober.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're Mexican. I forgot.
Yeah. I would apply for some server positions, and then they would be like, "Oh, you'd be a great dishwasher."
Oh, what the fuck?
And I'll be like,
dude?
"Tight, let me try it out."
Yeah.
But the whole movie like takes place in a restaurant. So I like those kind of movies like Waiting and
Waiting's
stuff.
great.
Slam and Salmon.
Perfect film.
But yeah, it's really bad. I mean, I don't know.
It's really bad.
Yeah.
I got excited when I saw it coming out because I love Joe Dirt, and I kind of had some Joe Dirt vibes. But then I watched the trailer, and the trailer is horrible. And I go, it's probably going to be just like the trailer.
Can I tell you guys a story?
Yeah.
So 2 days ago, I went to go see One Night Only. You know this movie?
Yeah,
That's out right now.
I do, yeah.
And my girlfriend was like, I want to go see that movie. And so like the day before, I was like, you want to go see this movie tomorrow? And she's like, oh, you remembered, whatever, right?
Right.
And so we go see it. And before the movie starts, I whisper to her, because I'm literally saying a bunch of inappropriate words for the podcast while the trailers are happening for a bunch of rom-coms. I'm like, this fucking horseshit. Like saying the F word for gay people, saying the R word for smart people, those kind of things.
Sure.
Yeah.
And then she's laughing or whatever. And then before the movie starts, I whisper to her and I go, I'm open-minded. If the movie's good, I'll admit that it's good,
Uh-huh.
And then she goes, all right, for sure, whatever. She's like, what did you say? I don't think she heard me. But, and then when the movie starts and it has like text of what the movie's about, it says like, for one night only, there's a government mandate that you can only have sex one night, right? This and that. She whispers to me and she goes, is that what this movie's about? And then so now we're both watching a movie we don't want to see, basically.
Hilarious.
And it wasn't that bad.
Oh, okay.
It was fucking funny.
Yeah.
And
So
you know what?
I didn't know that that's what the movie was.
Yeah,
That's
it's
crazy.
I did.
government mandate.
Yeah.
You're only allowed
like
to
The
have sex
Purge.
if you're married. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a dystopian view of like the future.
But it was
It's a
fucking
rom-com.
funny, dude. I was laughing out loud during that movie.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
And I don't want to, I don't like being public saying that because, everyone's talking about Spider-Man and stuff like this, but the movie was fucking funny, dude.
All right. I was, I saw the trailer and I was like, I want to watch it, but I can't. That Callum Turner guy, I can't. I'm so jealous of him fucking Dua Lipa.
Oh, yeah,
I
he's
can't
married.
see him
Oh,
on
wow.
screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll look past that. So it was good. Were both you guys laughing out loud?
Yes. But then the last, the last quarter of the movie is a chick film, dude. So like that part was like, whatever. But the lead up to that was fucking funny, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right, I'm gonna check it out.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Jess, we'll watch some stuff like that.
That Callum Turner guy, he is married to Dua Lipa. I don't understand the appeal of that guy. He seems to be famous out of nowhere. He has no personality. He's kind of like
I
a blank
know,
slate,
dude.
boring. You
He
know,
looks like a extra off of Peaky Blinders.
yeah.
I don't where he showed up from. I don't know, but
It's
I'm
like-
so jealous of him fucking her.
Yeah, it's like the British Sims or something when he's on screen. You know, like he like
Right,
just
yeah.
who is this guy? Where did he come from? But he must have something going, and I hate on everything.
Yeah.
So.
So do your girls? Do you guys? Do your chicks make you? Have you watched shit with them that you normally wouldn't watch besides
Definitely.
that? Or?
I saw a rom com recently. It was called like People You Meet When You Travel or something like that. I never would have watched that on my own.
Okay.
It's
All
like a
right.
book. It's a woman that writes books about rom com books, and they made it into
Yeah.
a movie. And
How was it?
it was not bad, honestly. It was. That was actually. It's funny that you bring this up, the both of you, because I was talking with people at work about. They were saying essentially that rom coms, they're not as good as they used to be. There's like none that are coming out now, or if they do, they're like way too intense. You know, like this.
Too much passionate sex. And
Yeah,
stuff?
it's kind of crazy to have a rom com where it's like you get one night to fuck. You know, like
You're right.
we went from that You've Got Mail to where it's like, what do you want? Or what's I don't know, another example off the top of my head, 10 Things I Hate About You. To like either that or like it's a wooden man that fucks you. You know, the wicker fucks you.
Yeah,
And
dude.
so what happened to, you know, like
Is it
funny
50 Shades? Is it because of that shit?
Yeah, that's another one. That's kind of like a rom-com, the 50 Shades of Grey.
Well, I mean, I think that might have been when everything turned because 50 Shades was just like
brutal, yeah.
dominatrix, fucking,
Yeah.
you know, pouring candle wax on everything.
Fan fiction. That's like a fan fiction of Twilight or whatever.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
they-
It was
they're-
like Fabio, but like X-rated Fabio. Yeah.
Yeah, they're telling me that there's another fan fiction. It's for, and I don't understand this at all, but Harry Styles is what's the One Direction fan fiction where they like just it's a rom com, but it's like essentially characters are sort of him, and women fall in love with a guy that's like Harry Styles,
Oh my god, dude.
and then he fucks him and he fucks him good. But yeah, no, it's weird. It's too. I thought You've Got Mail was a pretty good movie. Have you guys seen that?
No.
You never saw it. What about you?
Wasn't
Othman?
that like one of those movies that was like it's a punchline for like one of the worst movies of all time?
What?
You Got Mail?
No, it's great. It's great. Meg Ryan, Tom Hanks, Dave Chappelle said it.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure people use "You've Got Mail" as like a punchline, as like
Then they suck ass. These people you're talking about because
"You've
it's
Got
a
Mail."
pretty
Let me look up
good,
the-
pretty good film. Most rom coms is just here's the plot of it: the guy and the girl don't make sense, but then they fall in love, and that's a good. That's good. It's like,
Romeo
rich
and
guy
Juliet.
bookstore. Yeah, like Capulet Montague, and then you need two people where at first it's like them never, but then at the end you understand why they need to be together. That's
Yeah,
all
of
you
course,
got.
of course.
And then you got to do that. It's like the wooden man and an old lady. It's like that just sounds like a weird porno.
Yeah, yeah.
To
No,
me.
you're right, man. You're right. I'm glad that she's exposing you to these. You got to broaden your horizons a little bit. But I do want to hear about, like, I've been with my girl for almost 20 years now,
Yeah.
and so I'm pretty well versed in like ways that she annoys me, and ways that she wants to ruin my existence. So I have a new experience that I went through that I wanted to share with you guys. I haven't been able to talk about it on my podcast, but so like when dudes get older, like in their mid 30s, early 40s, or they all have their own little midlife crisis. Some people get sleeve tattoos out of nowhere. Some people that want to brew their own beer or whatever. Mine is like I was like, I'm gonna figure out how to make good steaks. I'm gonna make good steaks. Nice. So I've been watching a lot of Instagram videos and like the right pan to use, this and that, the type of cut to get.
Right.
I get a Denver steak, which most people have never heard of, so I'm proud of like knowing what a Denver steak
Oh,
is.
barbecue.
Yeah, I've always been a Denver steak guy.
Okay, all right, there you go. And so dude, it's like every week for like 2-3 months now, I cook a steak, and she is annoyed by it at this point. She's like, "Ugh, we're doing steak again. Well, I'm not eating that. I'm gonna eat something else." I'm like, all right, fine. This isn't about you. This is about me, my midlife. And so I've been making these steaks, and the neighbors will come over sometimes. They'll have some. The kids, they're kind of tired of it. Whatever. It's not about them. It's about, you know.
Yeah.
So anyways, so I feel like I've gotten better and better each week. Gotten
Yeah.
better at making these steaks, and sometimes she tastes it and she like doesn't like to give me compliments. So she's like, it's okay, blah blah, you know.
Wow.
But so the other day, our neighbor made they were over there because they got kids our age, or our kids' age too. He made a steak, and I had to come home for something. You guys can probably see where this is going. So
Yeah,
I'm
it's way better
home.
than yours, but I'll let you say it.
Yeah, dude. And so I'm home. I'm in the bathroom, and Jessica comes in the house, and I'm like, oh yeah, how was the steak? And she's like, it was good. And then my daughter comes to me. She's like, Mama said it was better than the steak that you did.
Oh no.
Which daughter?
I'm like, yeah, dude. I'm like, what? And Jessica's like, no, I didn't. And then my daughter, bless her heart, she's like, that's what's great about kids. They'll tell you the truth even if it fucking kills your soul, you know?
Yeah.
So she's like, yeah, she did. I heard her. She said it was a lot better than what Dada makes. And I was like, Jessica, she just told me. And she's like, okay, fine. I said it, but I was just trying to be nice. And I'm like, how much better could the steak be? I make it every week. It's good. Like how much? She's like, I don't know. It was just different. It was different. I'm like,
No.
you just said that. You're just saying this because you want to hurt my feelings. And so we had like a day and a half long fight about it where I was pissed off about it. But I'm pretty sure she just said it to fucking piss me off, dude. Like
Well, she's a goddamn rattlesnake too, and also you know what she is,
what?
Latina, which means
A bitch? No,
no, spicy. She's spicy.
Oh, spicy. Yeah, spicy, dude.
Spicy.
Yeah, you're right, dude. You're right.
Dude, papi.
Yeah, dude. She likes to rile me up.
Yeah.
And I mean, but here's the other possibility. I might just not be very good at making steaks, you know, and maybe.
Did you ask your daughters what they thought? Or
Of
you
the
didn't have the
steak?
guts. You didn't have the guts to ask your you didn't have the guts to ask your daughters who they like which steak they like better, did you?
Yeah, you know what? In hindsight, I think you're right. I didn't have the courage.
That's funny if your daughters were like, yeah, that one didn't make me sick like yours do.
Oh, see, your steaks are disease, your family. Which
they're
neighbor
awful.
is this? Not that anyone knows who it is, but it's not Scott, is it? The guy I know?
No, it's not Scott. It's Mike, my neighbor Mike, MK4.
Okay.
Another loyal subscriber of the podcast, Blue Lives Matter podcast. But yeah, dude, and I love the guy too, so I can't be pissed at him. But
Yeah.
it just really hurt my feelings. You know?
I would be so what about it is better? You know, like what are you doing wrong? How can you
Dude.
improve?
Welcome to my world, dude.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is it? The cut? Is it the way he put the salt and pepper on it?
Could it be like maybe while she was eating it, she doesn't have to think about him sleeping on the couch while she's raising the kids? No, I'm kidding. But
Gerardo, has Brendan told you that Jessica will send Brendan pictures of me napping anytime she gets an opportunity to?
No.
it's so
Drives you
funny.
crazy.
It's because I'm not a great friend. A while ago, for whatever reason, I think I was mad at Othman, so I sent a picture of Jesus frowning, and I said, Jesus watching Othman not raise the kids while you work all the time, or something like that.
That's a good bit.
So now I get pictures. They're pretty funny. The last one apparently was him on vacation, which I think is a funny
in
picture.
Morocco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no,
anyways.
that is difficult. I would be angry about that, but it
Do
wouldn't
you guys
stop
have
me.
any situations like that where your girls like are clearly just trying to troll you, and you're like,
Well, I'll
can't
tell
let
you this. We talked about this in text, but it does. I want to know actually if people think this is crazy. So in the comments, if you see this, but my wife does this thing where if we're, it's the weekend or we're going on vacation and we have to wake up early, she's like militantly against me staying up late, like or like causing her to like. She's like, "Oh, you're gonna come home late." You're gonna come home late. We have to, wake up early tomorrow. I'm like, it's a vacation. What do you care? And she's like, you think that, and I go, yes, I do. That's why I said it. But it's like super important. My wife. It's super important for me to be there and not wake her up. It's like, why do we have to be super alert at 6 a.m. to get in a flight. I'm barely, regardless of what time I go to sleep, I'm barely going to be functioning at 6 a.m. in the morning. I hate that.
Wait, so you guys go to bed at the same time. You're laying there.
Yeah.
What happens if like you can't fall asleep? And she's like, close your eyes.
That'd be so funny. She's like, also, you have to sleep too. You have to be asleep.
Right.
No, she's just mad at me if I come late. I'm like, this is not a real thing. Or that, or she gets mad at me if I use AI.
Does
She's
she
like,
really?
Yeah, she's like, use your brain. I'm like, why do you care what I do to make the grocery list?
Oh, she's anti. I didn't know that. Okay.
A little bit. She's like, it's so easy to write a grocery list. I'm like, yeah, it is easy. That's why AI is doing it. I got more important stuff to do. I'm not going to sit here and write a list of things. AI can do that for me.
With Gerardo, you're in a fresh relationship. You were with the girl for like a long time though. Right?
Yeah.
How long were you guys?
I was in a relationship for, I think, 3 years.
Don't count.
It doesn't count. She was not 6 foot tall, so
Yeah, she wasn't tall enough.
yeah, it doesn't count. No, so right now, there's nothing comes to mind as far as, I mean,
you guys are in the
Yeah.
puppy love honeymoon
Yeah.
phase.
Yeah.
yeah, dude, brand new. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys. It sounds like your guys' life suck.
Oh, definitely. For sure.
Hey, there are good days and bad days.
Yeah.
I'm very blessed.
Yeah. Hashtag blessed. Before the end of this, I do want to talk a little shop with you guys.
Oh, okay,
Sure.
Scrub Daddy.
I gotta be honest with you guys. I feel like Chang's has been on a little bit of a. It hasn't been as sick lately. It hasn't been as popping.
Yeah.
Is it just?
Definitely the last episode. I mean, we were talked about how I
There's
forget
a bunch of baseball cards.
Yeah, baseball cards.
Yeah.
And if it's not baseball cards, it's like post after post about his wife. And I don't really want to talk about his wife or his family, really.
Yeah.
You know what I was interested about? I was interested by Slow Joe's appearance on the Fighter T-Fat K and how I feel like everyone walked away from it being like, oh, she was kind of nice and normal on the appearance. People wanted to hate so much more.
Yeah.
But I have a theory. I have a theory of what I think is going to happen soon.
What was that?
Okay.
Okay. So now, okay. So I feel like when Shab was a big fat piece of shit, right, and alcoholic, he was hollering at addies and baddies.
Yeah.
But it was when he had to tone it down because he got caught up. It was easy for him to do it because he was a big fat piece of shit. So he didn't have as many chigs in his DMs. He didn't. I think now that he's doing the peptides and he's back to fighting shape,
Yeah.
I think that is going to resurface and it's going to.
Oh. That's a good prediction. Yeah. Because he is very stupid and he's in shape
dude.
now. So he might start
if
doing
he can
that
send
again.
girls shirtless pictures again,
Yeah.
which he can now, it's going to.
And you think that's going to revitalize the Reddit, maybe?
I think so. We need some sort of controversy.
I completely agree. I totally agree that Shab is like an earthquake. You know what I mean? It's like the Richter scale is always on. Like change is not going down.
For sure.
Yeah.
But you get the 4.0s, the 3.5s, and then out of nowhere there's going to be a big one.
What if
And a lot of pressure is building up between the two crusts. You know what I mean?
What if he flips a truck again, but this time there's a chick inside? That'd be so crazy. I mean, hopefully they'd both be fine, but
I truly believe he'll start drinking again, and it'll be a issue then. I don't think we can predict what the issue will be though.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's all in on the. I mean, once the boys go to like high school, or maybe once they like are able to like do their own life a little bit, and he's not concentrating his whole existence on what they're doing every weekend and stuff. There's idle time. What is it? What do they say about the devil's?
Is the devil's playground, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. So something's gonna be popping.
Yeah. He's like he's he right now he's completely focused on being a baseball dad, so that could take away from what we're looking for. True.
Yeah.
I wonder-
he's doing like the responsible shit now.
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me. Have you seen how he just sells all their toys because they're out of money?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, they bought them like BMX devices or something. ATVs, and then he sold that. He came home one day. He's like, "Boys, I got to sell your stuff because they're gonna evict us if we don't pay the mortgage." So he sold all their. He's like selling their shit.
Come on.
Did they
barn
move?
door.
Yeah.
They moved too. I think maybe a smaller house.
They
I'm
sold
not
the
sure.
house?
I think so.
Okay.
Must be nice to be able to do all that though.
Yeah.
If that's struggling, I want to struggle.
Right. Do you guys think that there's any truth to like his dad paying for everything?
Possibly.
I mean, how much money can his dad have?
I don't know, a lot, I guess.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, Tom Segura's dad, what's it called? I think the only one is Joe Rogan that's truly self-made in a weird way.
Well, one time I was talking to this comic, and he used to be on like those random like Dalia and Friends things or whatever. He's like like sort of knew them, and I just remember him telling me, this is before Schaub completely lost it. He was like, "Man, Brendan Schaub is rich as hell," and I was like, "What do you mean?" Really? He's like, "He gets paid a lot." I think he was getting paid from like social media and ads and all that, like all the advertising he does. Yeah. I think at one point he was making a lot of money doing that. And they did have a podcast that was like number 2 or 3, which is insane that many people were listening to that garbage. But
that's true.
Yeah, so he at the beginning he made a lot of money. It could last, who knows? I don't know anything about money.
Yeah, they were pretty popular for a while. Yeah, that's true. It's I don't know. It's interesting, man. Every day I wake up in the morning and I check my phone, and I'm disappointed because it's not the day that he started doing stand-up comedy again.
Yeah,
that's what we really want. Yeah,
yeah. That's what the world wants. The world needs to heal, and I think that would help.
Yes.
Yeah, Thick Boy Industries needs a new special.
Right.
It's $1 billion company valuation wise.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what drives me crazy? That I can't believe so many people have posted and fallen for the TMZ article about Brian and Schaub splitting up. Have you seen that? People keep posting that on on Changs. They keep posting like a TMZ article saying they broke up.
That would be so crazy if they stopped doing it.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, Brian's like taking some time to figure it out. You know, we wish him the best.
Yeah,
he's not even on the last episode.
I mean, the King and the Wing and the Sting. They said that Theo would come back. He never went back.
No.
You know?
Oh, yeah. Really? Oh, yeah. You're right. Now it's just Eric and Chris, right?
And I think occasionally they have like Schaub from the location he's at in Texas will like zoom in or something, and they have him on.
Okay. Cool.
I'm gonna look it up right now. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's a whole thing they always talk about, whether it's on its like last legs or whatever. It's like, it's gonna end soon.
Now I understand why they keep doing it. If they're making money doing it, like why stop?
They still get, I think they still get enough views. I mean, they talk about the minutia. They love to get into it. They literally have episodes where they're like, so you usually park over there.
Yeah.
And so like today I didn't park in the same spot, you know.
Right.
And dude, I'm getting killed on taxes because I fucking bought this car.
Right.
They should get even more into the thing, like talk about other like the specific things their wives complain about too. Like my wife says I record too much and like she caught me cheating. So I thought about hiring a hitman. Have you seen how much a hitman costs? That's crazy. I hate my kids, but I did buy them some stuff. I sold a lot of it because I'm in debt.
Wait, I wanted to talk about this before we finish. You said you Karen'd on a Waymo?
Oh, I sort of. I have this thing where like,
are there Waymos out there where you're at?
Nah, dude, I only know them because
you don't have Waymos
I saw people
yet.
burning them in protests. Out
Yeah.
there
Yeah, dude.
so
There's a lot in Seattle.
When on the opening for the gate of my apartment complex, people are always parking in front of it, which is annoying. But I saw a Waymo do that shit, and I was like, oh, fuck that. I took a picture of the Waymo and immediately sent it to like Waymo support, like, hey, this Waymo is blocking me. This is the license plate number. Don't let this happen. You know, just yelling at it. And some support people are like, what time did it happen? When is this? We'll look into it. And I just responded with all the facts. I'm not letting a Venmo disrespect me.
A Waymo.
Oh, Venmo. Sorry, either a Venmo too.
Wait, so it was parked in front of.
It's parked up in front of the entrance of my gate, like where you pull out.
Oh,
It's
hell
blocking.
no,
Yeah, I
dude.
was like, dude,
You
this is a fucking robot.
Get your robot ass out of here, dude.
Yeah, Optimus Prime and shit. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Yeah.
Wait, do you guys ever take them?
I haven't taken him yet. I think my wife took it once. I would
It's
do
just
it.
a autonomous it's like a self-driving taxi, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if
You
there's any
order
way
it
to
like
take
you would
it
order
over.
Uber.
What's that?
You order it like you'd order an Uber.
Yeah. It's exactly the same. There's just no driver. I think somebody in a different country is driving it, maybe.
Damn, that's so crazy, dude.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Because if you break the rules, a voice goes, "Hey, you can't do that in the car."
What, like beat off in the car or something.
Yeah, like I've had friends beat off in the car. No, but I almost said my wife did that. I'm controlling myself. But no, like you can't have like people sit on your lap or something if you have too many people. So the Waymo driver will be like, "Excuse me, but I'm pulling over."
Buddy, please do not sit in each other's
Yeah,
laps.
it's more like that.
You are
yeah.
not to be doing this.
Yeah.
Dude, well, that actually brings up a good point because I had this on my notes. I wanted to bring up all of like Gerardo's like rage towards restaurants and stuff like that. I think it's interesting because the stories you talk about where you ask for them to not put something on your sandwich and they intentionally put it under something. Or,
Okay, that was one time. Just the
Yeah.
pickles under the bun.
But you have stories that there's a theme. There's a theme to your stories where you don't stand for the bullshit that they put you through. And you know what? I was thinking about this the other day. I was like, I understand where it comes from because I too have this, and
Yeah.
where I it's not healthy, but sometimes I have like an unhealthy response, or maybe some would even say a grudge towards people who wrong me. But particularly in the restaurant industry, and I think it's because, and Brennan, you too, when someone is intentionally fucking something up, or when they do it like, they just slip their mind,
Yeah.
or whatever, So I feel like that's where the rage comes from with these stories.
Weaponized incompetence.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty chill actually, but that was bad. The McDonald's worker, that fucking, I came back and I was like, hey, there's just all it is meat and bun. Can you fix it? They were having a day, and then they put pickles under the bun. And then when I asked him, I was like, yo, so who's fucking with me? Because there's pickles underneath the bun here.
Yeah.
Can I just get my refund? And he's trying to say no. And he's like, because I gave you fries and you ate them, and then I threw the fries at him. So, the actions sound like I was insane. And it is true, I was insane. But they were also asking for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would love to give you a burger with pickles under the bun now. That would be so funny. Just slip it under just to mess with you.
Just to troll you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, they're like hot and like wilted. Yeah. I'm at the Outer Banks, and it's like very. There's a lot of people here, and I tried to get pizza this weekend, and I went to 2 different pizza places, and because it was busy, they're not very kind to me when I walk in. So I walk in, I'm standing at the counter, and there's 2 people there. They're both ignoring me. They're talking to the people in the back in the kitchen. They're answering the call, the phone before even talking to me, taking their orders. And I'm thinking in my head, I should have just called then instead of fucking showing up
that's
here
the
and trying to
worst.
talk to you. So they take like 2-3 calls, and I'm patient because I'm desperate. And I'm like, hey, yeah, I wanted to place an order. They're like, did you already place an order, or are you picking up? I'm like, no, I want to place an order. They're like, she's really mean to me. First of all, no, not even a smile. She's like, yeah, it's gonna take about 2 hours and 15 minutes, 2.5 hours.
Oh my God.
And I was like, you're probably, in my head, I was like, you're probably inflating that number a little bit because you want me to walk out of here. Like, you want me to leave. So I was like, I didn't even flinch at all. I was like, all right, that's cool. I'll order it. And then she looks at me like this fucking piece of shit. You know? And in my head, I was like, I know the fucking game you're playing here. I've been on the other side of this where you just want the person to walk out. But at least be kind to me. At least be like, hey, sorry, it's going to be, anyways. So
Yeah, I'm sorry you can't fucking scroll your phone for 8 hours. You
Yeah.
fucking sheep.
Yeah.
Make me my fucking food.
Your job is to fucking be nice to me and like, apologetic. You're like,
dude, exactly.
that's your fucking job, you lazy Gen Z piece of shit. Like you
at least
fucking, ugh.
Yeah, at least be nice about it being a super long time, you know?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I've had it up to here with that bullshit where it's like, I don't like this job, so I don't need to, do the job.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, then don't fucking take the job then.
Yeah.
Go home.
It's so funny. I try to stop myself every time I start saying that.
Yeah, because it's like Segura.
Yeah, because I'm like, why don't you just quit? But I do say that to girls that I, see or whatever. I'll tell them all the time, like, you know how often I have to avoid saying you should quit your job? Like, because that's what I want to say. That's my instinct to tell people, like, oh, dude, I'm thinking that I'm helping them out, but then I'm the guy saying that you should go back to your country, basically. You know what I mean? Because I'll think in my head, like, oh, this guy, I just know for a fact, like, I'm psychoanalyzing the person, and I'm like, I know how to fix your whole life. Quit your job. That's going to solve everything.
In your mind, though, unless they're like exploiting you or being crazy at the job, don't you have a thing where it's like, all right, this is my job. There are certain tenets I have to hit in order to like be doing this job well enough to get paid and maybe move up or just essentially be the owner or boss is happy with me. And the people that don't have that thing infuriate me because I just like, well, you'll never be a good employee anywhere. You'll never be or owner or anything really. You're just going to be a drain on society for the rest of your fucking life.
It's like the bare, it's like a bare minimum thing, like the heroin thing.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it all comes back to
It's,
black tar
speaking
heroin.
of which, we do have to end here soon,
Yeah.
right now. But
Yeah.
I recently, I'm going to school. Did I tell you about this?
No.
I'm going back to school this semester.
Sausage Shell University?
Yeah, dude. And I went to go pay for classes. I've been working like a madman so I could pay for school.
Nice.
And then it's all paid for already. Isn't that weird?
how?
I don't know. But just to bring it back around is like, there is a world out there waiting for you, Mr. I want to quit my job, but I'm not willing to do it.
There you go.
You know what I mean? Yeah, it's paid for some sort of California college promise grant
Oh, hell yeah.
that
Nice.
I'd only had to pay $40.
That's sick.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. That's awesome.
And I got a full roster of white dudes waiting for me at college.
And you live in Seattle. That's even crazier. Do you want to plug your show, Othman?
Yeah. It's not. We might change the name. It's not Blue Lives Matter podcast. It's Tagine and Tostones. Patreon.com/Tagine and Tostones. We call it TNT. It's me and my Puerto Rican former Capitol Police cop buddy. He just, every week we go through the horror stories of Jan 6 with him. And, no, I'm joking. But yeah, I used to do IDM. Thank you guys, the listeners of Raccoon Tweeties who listen to that show. We appreciate you. But yeah, catch me over there. And thank you guys for having me on. I really appreciate it. And I know I'm not a drawl, so, it means a lot to me.
Yeah, no, we love you, dude. And shout out to Blue Shorts. We miss you.
Yeah.
Stay sober.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Shouts to Shorts.
Well,
All right, players.
thanks for joining us. Great show. We'll see you next week.